This is the third part to the WitEden Super 3x3x7 01 tutorial. And in the last part, I finished solving all the layers except for these last two. And these two, as you notice, if you move them separately, this one moves with the circle, this one does not. So the first thing I want to do is to get all of the circle pieces in the right spot. And to do that, I had to use the white on the bottom. So I'm just going to try to bring all the yellows up here, starting with the edges. So I have to keep them out of the way first. As I bring them down, I'm going to move just this bottom layer over, bring back up, and that piece is solved. Do the same with this one, and that piece is solved. Now there's only one corner I have to do, and to do this one, I want to put them all both directly underneath each other. And from there, I'm going to bring it over twice, and the yellow piece used to be over here, so I'm going to move this over here, so I can swap the yellow with this white. That matches them up, and since I don't want to bring this up directly because it messes up the centers, I want to start down here, bring it around, and swap it again. So now I have all the circles for both sides, and next I want to get these outer pieces. And to do this one, I need to use yellow on the bottom, because that separates them. So I'm going to do the same as before, except it's going to change just the outer layers and not the circles. So, take the whites, put them up here. I want white and green over here. That. White and purple. And a white and blue. Now I have all the centers in all in the correct spot. And I'm only putting them in the correct spot so it makes it simpler. You don't really have to do this, but it does help. So these two corners are already solved, and this one should come over here. So I'm going to swap this with this one first, using the same thing as I did on this side, swapping the inner circle pieces, corner pieces. So I'm going to swap it twice. Now, since this was originally here, that's where I'm going to put this piece I want to swap it with. Bring it to the bottom, and swap it. Same thing as here. Put it directly underneath to match it up. And you solve that side. Now there's only one side left to do, and while I'm solving this side, it may seem like this bottom part is being kind of messed up, but you'll see why I did it. So, in this case, these two are already solved, and I want to first make it so that they're all unsolved. All these. So I'm going to move this twice, and none of them are solved correctly. Now, when I look, if I move this over once, then this green piece will come over here and match. This blue piece will come over here and will not match. So I want to put a blue piece down here. That means I just have to swap these, this one and this one. So I'm going to take that out, switch it with this one, and put this one back in to the other spot. And now when I move it over, I have all of the edge pieces solved. I'm going to do the same thing with the corner pieces. So move it over once and see where I should put the corners. So I have to move back once this way so I can solve the centers, the edges again. So this orange and blue come over here and matches with the orange and blue. This pink and green should match with the pink and green here, which is over here. So I just have to swap these two now. That. When I bring it back, I've reduced all of these mini pieces so that I can solve like a 3x3x3 now. So now that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just have to solve like a 3x3x3. And that's how you solve the WitEden 3x3 Super 3x3x7 01.